My name is Sean Provincial. I'm a firefighter qualified captain with the Edmonton Fire Department.
My name is Mitch Truth. I'm a recruit here with Class 150, Edmonton Fire Rescue.
My name is Bradley Hoekstra. I'm the Deputy Fire Chief of Training and Logistics with Edmonton Fire Rescue Services.
My name is Sarah Briggs. I am an Emergency Communications Specialist, currently in the role of Training Captain for Edmonton Fire Dispatch.
My name is Patricia Young. I'm a Fire Prevention Captain with the City of Edmonton Fire Rescue Services.
My name is Lance Prefontaine. I am currently a training instructor with the EFRS.
I've been with Edmonton Fire Rescue Services for 31 and a half years.
I have worked for Edmonton Fire Rescue Services for 17 years.
That's in my 15th year now.
Going on 11 years.
I've worked for Edmonton a little over 11 years. 10 have been on the floor as a firefighter in the truck fighting fires and helping people. In the past year and a half, I've been here at the Training Academy as a training instructor, helping the next generation.
So I became a recruit just through the application process. So you go through multiple steps, which at the end you're put on a list of eligibility, and they kind of just pull off that list depending on demands.
Preparation for a career with Edmonton Fire Rescue is one where you'll need to acquire training and medical training, as well as a Class 3 license, and prior to all that, high school diploma is a prerequisite.
To prepare yourself for a career in Edmonton Fire Rescue Services, essentially making sure you have that grade 12 or your GED. Some components of the department don't need post-secondary education, but it can certainly help you in your career here with the department.
Well, mentally, to prepare yourself, knowing that you can get on and give yourself that goal. You have to study a lot, making sure you know you're up to date on all your fire stuff and knowing what they ask in the aptitude exams.
So to prepare yourself for a career with Edmonton Fire Rescue Services within fire dispatch, I'd highly recommend doing sit-alongs with us and asking as many questions as possible, as well as volunteering in the community, especially with Burn Treatment Society or Muscular Dystrophy. It just gives you an idea of what sort of volunteer work that we can do within Edmonton Fire, as well as just getting a good knowledge of the city of Edmonton, as we do deal with the entire city. So getting to know the community's major areas within the city and bridges and the river as well.
So if you're preparing for a career with Edmonton Fire Rescue Services, you definitely want to train your mind and your body. So we have a written exam, so you want to train your mind for that. Practice writing exams, make sure you study for it. There's also a physical exam, physical fitness exam. So you want to train your body, make sure that you're physically fit, do a lot of cardio and some functional strength training. Before that, you can garner experience. So if you're working in the trades, that helps. If you're going to university getting your degree, that helps, or getting life experience. Any experience in other emergency fields helps quite a bit as well.
Fire prevention, in the grand scheme of Edmonton Fire Rescue Services, we conduct building inspections. And when we conduct those inspections, not only are we looking for fire safety items to keep the occupants safe, but we're also looking to make sure that firefighters fighting fires at those building locations have a safe way to do so as well.
I'm part of fire suppression with fire, and I'm also on the hazmat team. So that's a specialty. We have two specialties in Edmonton with hazmat and technical rescue.
The technical rescue discipline covers trench collapse, confined space, high angle rescue, and embankment rescue. So within the city, we have a number of high rises, large river valley. We can effect rescues in those areas. We also cover in industrial settings, if a trench collapse, we will help those individuals. As far as getting into the technical rescue, within the city, we have approximately a 5-year apprentice program. So as a recruit, you come into the program, you do your training. For the first year, you're a probationary firefighter. And then from there, the next 4 years, you essentially get your on-the-job training. After that point, if you want to go on to your specialties, whether it be hazardous or dangerous goods, technical rescue, or water program, then you can make your application for those disciplines. And through a seniority system, potentially garner a spot in a training program. With technical rescue, you go through an ops program or operations program, and then in time you take a technician program which then gives you a technician certification in all the different disciplines that Edmonton Rescue covers.
So not only does Edmonton Fire Dispatch take 911 calls for fire rescue services, we're also dispatching the fire crews to events. We are giving apparatus updates along the way, getting them any services they might need on the behind the scenes, such as utilities when they're on events. So within the city of Edmonton, if you call 911, you get put through to a 911 operator at police headquarters, where they ask if you require police, fire, ambulance. If you require police, it stays at headquarters and one of their police officers or evaluators will take the call. If it's ambulance, Alberta Health Services will evaluate it. And if it's for the fire department, for the city of Edmonton, it comes through to this room.
Favorite part is it's probably two parts. One is the camaraderie, or the people that I work with. We have such great staff that work here and are totally committed to the safety of the public and the work that they do. And secondary is knowing that when people make a call for assistance, that we're prepared to go out and support and help them in their very worst day, and do it in a positive way.
I like seeing the gratification on kids' faces when they see you and happiness, and I love working with the team here. All the guys are great to work with.
The most rewarding, though, I'd say as a firefighter, is just when you get to help the general public. You know, sometimes we go out and we'll give coloring books to kids and just make their day, and it's really rewarding when you can do something like that. Or just knowing that you're able to help someone on their worst day is unbelievably gratifying. As a training instructor, though, it's when people that apply and are successful and we see their growth and we help them become, when we get to foster the next generation, that too is incredibly rewarding.
My favorite part working for Edmonton Fire Rescue Services are the job opportunities. I started in their dispatch center, made our way to fire prevention. Right now I'm working as a fire prevention training captain, and then I go back here soon to do inspections. There's just lots of opportunity, and the job is different every day.
My favorite part of working for Edmonton Fire Rescue Services is knowing I'm an employee for the city, working for a great city, as well as knowing that no 2 days are the same.
It's once in a lifetime experience, really. You get to come and learn and train with a group of guys that become your best friends and basically your family. So you get to do a bunch of cool things, lots of study, and it's hard work. Physical training is really tough, but it's all worth it.